Hi Year 7. Last lesson you were looking at respiration, and I left you a voice note to remind you that respiration and breathing are two very different things. Respiration is a chemical reaction that happens in every single one of your cells, and it involves oxygen and glucose reacting together to form carbon dioxide, water and energy. In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at breathing, which is a physical process which enables the oxygen to get into your body so that you can carry out respiration. So what I'd like you to do is to put your hands on your ribcage and take a big breath in and a big breath out. What you should feel happening is your ribcage moving. And this is what happens when you breathe in and out. When you breathe in, your ribcage moves up and out, and the diaphragm, which is a sheet of muscle underneath your ribcage, moves down. This creates a larger space in your chest cavity, which means that the pressure decreases and the air can rush into your lungs. When you breathe out, the diaphragm goes back to its dome shape, your rib cage moves back in and down, making the space smaller in your chest cavity, which increases the pressure and forces the air out. In biology, we often represent breathing with a bell jar model. And this has a glass case. It has two balloons inside it, which represent the left and the right lung, and it has a rubber base, which represents the diaphragm. So when you breathe in, the diaphragm moves down. This increases the area, the volume of the chest cavity, decreases the pressure, air rushes in, and your lungs inflate. Now you can see that this model isn't great because obviously the glass that represents your rib cage can't move. But you can see that by the movement of the diaphragm, the lungs will inflate. When you breathe out, the diaphragm moves back up, causes a smaller area in the chest cavity, increases the pressure, and the air gets forced out. So to repeat that again, when you breathe in, the diaphragm moves down, the rib cage would move up and out, and this increases the area of the chest cavity, decreases the pressure, and the air can rush in to inflate your lungs. When you breathe out, the diaphragm moves back to its dome shape, the ribs move back in and down, and this causes an increase in pressure inside your chest cavity, forcing the air out. So, for today's lesson, can you follow the instructions on Shobi? And I hope you can learn all about how we breathe. Enjoy the lesson.